Today's video will highlight some of the best underrated sci-fi gems that are must-sees, but many people still don't know about. I Am Mother. Released in 2019 and directed by Grant Sputor, it is a sci-fi film exploring themes of motherhood, artificial intelligence, and human relationships. The story centers around Mother, a humanoid robot who raises a human girl, daughter, in a high-tech underground facility following humanity's extinction. But soon the arrival of a mysterious woman from the outside upends daughter's understanding of her reality, introducing tension and plot twists that drive the story forward. The film raises philosophical questions about AI, humanity, and the complex nature of motherhood. With sleek production design, the film contrasts the sterile facility with glimpses of the desolate outside world, using cinematography to emphasize tension and intimacy between characters. While the film's suspenseful plot twists keep viewers engaged, they sometimes detract from the depth of character exploration and thematic richness. Overall, the film offers an ambitious sci-fi narrative, and is a must-watch for sci-fi fans intrigued by humanity's future alongside technology. Extinction. Directed by Ben Young, it is a sci-fi thriller starring Michael Pena, Lizzie Kaplan, and Mike Colter. The story centers on Peter, an engineer who lives a typical life with his wife, Alice, and their 2 daughters. Peter is haunted by recurring visions of destruction, which he believes are nightmares, straining his family as they grow concerned about his mental health. Just as Peter's visions become increasingly vivid, a real alien invasion strikes Earth, plunging the city into chaos. Following this, Peter and his family flee, relying on his visions, which serve as warnings, to survive the brutal onslaught. While engaging, the film's pacing feels uneven, particularly in the second half, where the twists could have been further explored to maintain the momentum. Overall, Extinction delivers a fresh take on the invasion genre with a unique twist that raises thought-provoking questions about humanity. Although it stumbles in pacing and depth, the film succeeds in blending action with a narrative that explores memory, survival, and what it truly means to live. Oxygen. Directed by Alexander Asia, it is a sci-fi thriller starring Melanie Laurent. The story begins with Elizabeth awakening in darkness, confined in a high-tech pod with only a flickering interface screen, and an AI named Milo for company. Trapped and disoriented, she quickly realizes her oxygen is running out. Milo serves as both a guide and an obstacle, helping her uncover information but limited by its programming. As Elizabeth attempts to recall her past, she relies on Milo for information and limited contact with the outside world, gradually piecing together fragments of her identity to find the way out. What distinguishes Oxygen is its balance of psychological tension with sci-fi elements. The movie maintains tight pacing, with each revelation adding to the suspense. Flashbacks, though used sparingly, offer glimpses of Elizabeth's past relationships and motivations, adding emotional depth to her struggle for survival. Overall, Oxygen goes beyond a survival thriller, blending sci-fi and psychological horror in a tense, introspective story. Melanie Laurent's intense performance grounds the film, making it an emotionally charged experience. Code 8. It is a sci-fi crime thriller set in a dystopian future, where individuals with superhuman abilities are marginalized and oppressed. Starring Robbie Amell as Connor Reed, the film explores the struggles of a young man with electrical powers, who is forced into a life of crime to support his sick mother. Born with electric powers, he faces systematic discrimination, finding only low-wage work available to people like him, who are viewed as dangerous, and strictly monitored by robotic police forces. Desperate for money, Connor joins a gang led by Garrett, a seasoned criminal who recruits people with powers for risky heists. While Code 8 excels in many areas, the second half occasionally loses focus, and Connor's character development feels somewhat rushed. Overall, Code 8 is a gritty, action-filled sci-fi film that brings a fresh perspective to the superhero genre, emphasizing the struggles and survival of powered individuals over heroism. For fans of sci-fi and crime dramas, Code 8 is an engaging and thought-provoking film that explores power, oppression, and resilience. The Wandering Earth. Directed by Frank Guo, and based on a novella by Lutz Ashin, it is a sci-fi epic that presents a daring premise, where Earth's sun dies, and humanity unites to turn Earth itself into a wandering spacecraft, journeying to a new star system to ensure survival. To escape, governments worldwide build colossal thrusters to propel Earth out of the solar system. Against this backdrop, the story narrows in on Lu Chi, a young man with a troubled past, and a mission tied to his father, who went missing after a thruster accident. Lu Chi, with his sister and a key device, embarks on a harrowing journey to help ensure the mission's success. Visually, The Wandering Earth is breathtaking, with special effects that rival Hollywood blockbusters. Massive Earth thrusters, desolate frozen cities, and apocalyptic landscapes create an epic scale, immersing viewers in a dystopian world on the brink. The spectacle of these scenes enhances the intense action, making the journey visually and emotionally compelling. While the film is ambitious and visually stunning, it occasionally struggles with pacing and character depth. Some character arcs feel rushed amidst the larger, fast-paced narrative, but these minor flaws do not overshadow the film's overall impact.